Good morning, welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie and today we are going to do a grounding flow for when we're feeling like there's just too much going on. We just need to relax and reset. So let's get started. We're going to start today in a child's pose. So we're going to bring our knees about as wide as the mat, sitting back on our feet. We're going to bring our hands in front of us. You can tent your fingertips for a deeper stretch in your shoulders. We're going to bring our heads to the ground. We're going to take a few deep breaths here, noticing how you feel. Breathing into that space. Just relaxing here. If you'd like, you can untent those fingertips. Bring your palms together and bring them to the base of your neck. For a little bit of a tricep stretch here. Reminds me of like a shark fin. Okay, when you're ready, bring your hands back down to the mat. Bring your hands directly underneath your shoulders. We're going to come into a tabletop position. So hands and wrists. Wrists are directly under your shoulders. Your knees are directly under your hips. We're going to bring our belly down towards the mat, tilting our tailbone up, lifting our gaze up. We have cow pose here. Breathing in. And on our exhale, rounding our spines, tucking our tailbone down, looking towards our navel. Exhale. Inhale, back to cow pose. Looking up, feeling that pull from the mat or the ground at our belly. Arching that spine. Maybe wiggling from side to side. And exhaling, everything go and rounding that spine almost like a rainbow. Do this a few more times on your own. Finding the rhythm of your breath. Tuning into the rhythm of your body. Do one more here. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, we're going to really plant that left hand down and we're going to reach that right arm up. On your exhale, we're going to thread your arm underneath that hand. We're going to bend your left arm just a little bit. And you can actually reach it out in front of you for a nice shoulder stretch here. Knees are still bent. Maybe tilting a little bit to the left. That's perfectly fine. Bring your hand back underneath your shoulder and lift your arm back up. Inhaling, reaching towards the sky. Exhale, plant it back down. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So reach your left arm up. And on the exhale, you're going to start to bend that right arm. We're going to bring that left shoulder to the ground. Maybe bring your right arm forward for a nice deep stretch. Again, your hips may be going towards the right. That's perfectly fine. If this is not comfortable for you, you may just stay in that cat-cow. Bring your right arm back down to the mat. Reach your left arm up. And bring it back down to your mat. Reach your arms just a little bit in front of you. I'm going to come into a plank pose just to set. And then reach your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Keep a nice length and straightening in your spine. Your knees might bend a little bit. The idea is to try to bring your chest almost to your hips. Okay, really strengthening and stretching through our arms here, keeping them straight, maybe just a slight bend. You can bend your knees as generously as you'd like here. Let's reach our right leg up and back, and then step it through for a low lunge. Inhale here. Feel that stretch in that back left hip, that psoas muscle. Inhale and exhale. We're going to stretch and lengthen through that right leg for a half split. You can feel that stretch in that back hamstring. Toes can stay tucked here. Lengthen on the inhale and exhale, round down. Let's come back to a low lunge. Bring your hands back down to the ground for a plank. If you'd like to flow here, you may. So we're going to go all the way down to the belly. Inhale, cobra. And lifting up, you're pressing your hands into the mat. Feet are also pressed into the mat. Gaze is up, slight back bend here. Your elbows can stay bent. Shoulders pressing down and away from your ears. Exhale down. Inhale back to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, let's do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, left leg up high. Exhale, bring your foot through. Low lunge. Drop your back knee down. Untuck your toes. Inhale here, feeling that stretch in that back right hip or that psoas muscle. Exhale, strengthen, stretch and lengthen through that left leg. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, stretch over that left leg. Feeling that nice stretch in those hamstrings. Inhale back to a low lunge. If you'd like to flow here, you can, tucking those toes, come back to plank. Either go right back to downward dog, or if you'd like, shift forward on your toes. Bend your elbows at a 90-degree angle, chaturanga, or all the way to the ground. Inhale, upward facing dog, or cobra. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, we're going to shift back into plank. And then exhale all the way down to your belly. I'm going to do a few locust pose variations here. So let's just start with some baby cobras, but lifting our hands up so your feet are untucked, pressing into the mat. On your inhale, lift up. Gaze can be down at the mat. We don't want to overextend our neck. Fingertips are just slightly off the ground. Lifting up through our chest. If you feel any pain in your low back here, please stop and not do this. And just relax on your mat or do something similar instead. Again, you can do those cat-cows or you can do cobra here. This is uncomfortable for you. Exhale, lower. Let's do one more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. All right, now let's lift just the back body. So we're gonna lift our toes when you press your hands into the mat. You can tilt actually press your forehead into the mat. That'll be better. And let's lift. Engaging our quads. Maybe using your core a little bit here. Engaging your legs. Ready, and inhale. And exhale, lift. Inhale. Squeeze through everything. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Let's one more time. lower. Now let's try to lift our upper body and our back body. Inhale, lift. Breathe here. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. Breathe here. And exhale, lower. When you're ready, bring your hands underneath your chest, underneath your shoulders. Lift back up into a tabletop position. We're going to get into pigeon pose from here. You're going to bring your left foot behind your left wrist, and also your left knee is going to go behind your right wrist, laying it flat along the mat. So your foot is actually out to the side, back leg is straight. Inhale here, exhale, fold down into your mat. Feeling the support from our mats, feeling the support from the ground beneath you. That safety, that security. Breathe in, sit back up. Let's come back into that tabletop pose. So you may want to tuck that back leg and come back and bring your knees underneath your hips. And let's do pigeon on the other side. So we're going to bring that left knee behind your left wrist, your left foot behind your right wrist, and your back foot is straight. Lengthen through your spine. Breathe in, and on your exhale, fold over that left leg. Breathing into that left hip. Just letting everything go. On your inhale, lengthen. And come back up to all fours. When you're ready, you can come back into an easy seat, or if you'd like to lay down for Savasana here, which is a great grounding pose, you may. It's a little early in the morning for me to be doing Savasana. I might fall asleep if I do, but if you would like to, just lay down flat on your mat and feel that support and security from your mat and the ground beneath you. And know that we're all in this together, and even when things seem really hard, we will get through it. Raise your arms up. Bring your hands to heart center. Namaste. Have a great day.